Good evening. Thank all of you for coming. I'm getting over a cold, so hopefully my voice will hold out. I have to say this. I'm Judith Dittman, and I'm the Executive Director of Alternative House. That's probably the last time that I will say it, unless I do it inadvertently because I've been saying that for 20 years. So here's the new one. Good evening. Thank you for coming. I'm Judith Dittman. I'm the CEO of Second Story. More than 2 years ago now, the Meyer Foundation awarded us a grant to find out how we were viewed by our community and by the young people we serve. You know, looking back, it shouldn't have been much of a surprise that there were a lot of misconceptions about us. We've grown a lot over the last 45 years, and many people thought of Alternative House as just the teen shelter out on Gallows Road, which is our founding program. They didn't know about all the young people we help in our community-based programs, and they didn't know all of the safe havens we were providing for young people in our Assisting Young Mothers program and in our Homeless Youth Initiative. But even worse, one of the things we did before we changed our name was talk to the young people that we work with, and we found out that they didn't like the name Alternative House. What 40 years ago was a welcoming meaning of an alternative to life on the streets had become something that they thought it was like the bad kids go to. So tonight we are happy and excited that you could join us as we start our journey as Second Story. I suppose we tipped you off like with all the signs and posters and the timeline, and you smart people, you knew that we were doing something. And if you were at our Beacon of Hope breakfast this last fall, that was our theme for the breakfast. So you heard our vision of the name and how it encompasses what we've become. The first story, as Craig was saying, is one you have written for you. You don't have much choice about where you live or who your parents are, and frequently you don't have choice about what you're going to have for dinner or what you're going to wear in the morning. But as you get older, you get to write your own second story. Sometimes that can be a hard thing to do. It's a time of transition and change, and sometimes young people struggle when they're writing their second story, and we've been here to try to help them. So in our way, we're writing our own second story. It's exciting, it's transformative, and just as we are there to help young people at critical moments of change in their lives, I hope that you'll stick with us and help us in ours. Everything around us here is new and shiny, but it also carries the roots of our beginnings. You can see it in the new logo on display all around you. Our little purple house logo served us well for many years, and this new logo is just a riff on that. The fact that we kept the house shape for our logo is important. The house has a clear meaning. We help provide homes, safe havens, and spaces where youth can learn and grow. We believe in a world in which all young people have a safe roof over their heads. Houses represent safety and sanctuary, and that's why a house has been our logo for decades. Now, instead of just one color, we've got many colors to reflect the many things that we do. Our new house logo has 5 main colors. Yellow is the bottom color, the floor of the house, and represents a bright line of hope. The 4 other colors of the house represent our 4 programs. Purple represents the Second Story for teens in crisis. Orange represents Second Story for young mothers. Blue, Second Story for homeless youth, and green, Second Story for youth in the community. I don't know if you noticed that, but our names of our programs have changed too, just slightly. You're smart people, you'll get that. With each color associated with the program, and each color is a part of our house logo, we hope that people understand that all of our programs are part of one unified organization. As I mentioned earlier, we've been working with youth in our community for more than 45 years. Over the years, we've grown a lot and we've expanded our services. But our mission and our vision have remained the same. Our vision is of a community in which all young people are safe, valued, and have the support of a caring adult. Second Story helps transform the lives of thousands of young people in Northern Virginia each year by providing safe havens and opportunities to grow and thrive. We step in at critical moments when support from a caring adult can make all the difference in a young person's life. Through our Second Story for Teens in Crisis, we provide a safe haven to teens who are homeless, leaving an abusive situation or experiencing crisis. Second Story for Young Mothers is an intensive program that puts homeless young women and their children on a path to stability. In our Second Story for Homeless Youth, we offer services and supports that enable homeless young people to finish high school, start college, and recover from trauma, and make that transition to a successful adulthood. And through our Second Story and the community programs, we provide after-school tutoring, meals, computer centers, learning experiences to disadvantaged youth. We operate family resource centers for Fairfax County that provide medical and legal clinics, distribution of food, clothing, and other supplies, financial advising, translation service, so much more. Those are services that come to some of our county's lowest income residents. So our Purple House has grown and expanded and has many colors. As you can tell, I'm very, very proud of what we do and all that we've accomplished. But I also have to tell you that this is just the beginning, because we have wait lists of young people who need a safe haven. We have over 50 right now, and over 20 of them are young mothers with children. We have children who need someone to help them with their homework. And we have young people who need help finding a job, a safe place to live, and launching their careers. With your help, I know that we can meet those needs with our Second Story.